Alright, I just got interrupted. That was fun. Okay, sorry, that threw me for a loop there. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't really have much else to talk about now that I think about it. I was just checking my Snapchat group chat. Let's see. One of my friends is appearing to go as SpongeBob SquarePants, presumably. Could be wrong. Not quite sure. Yellow shirt. A tie, although there was a yellow tie, so I don't know. My second guess is a very strange interpretation of Kill Bill, but that doesn't make any sense. Hence the very strange interpretation. I have no idea. If you could list every character who is wearing a yellow button-down shirt with a yellow polka dot tie in the comments section below, I would appreciate that for my lack of cultural understanding and exposure. Okay, so I need to get a shield. That is not a shield, but you know, we'll just go to the casino cave because gambling solves all problems, apparently. Oh wow, that was intense. Alright, now I was gonna use my slow on Gabrielle, but then she decided to move 1,000 spaces. So that's okay. Yeah, it might be a little discombobulated, I will admit. Oh, what was I gonna say? What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I'm planning on finishing recording Hotline Miami 2. It's I'm not looking forward to doing the rest of the last recording because I know I'm just like, why Hotline Miami 2, wrong number, why are you like this? It's just like, yeah, it's just not my game. It's just not my game, you know. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm bad at hiding projects I do. So I picked up for the Halloween sale, Wanted Raccoon, which is a very interesting game, shall we say. I haven't recorded any of it, because the tutorial is very linear, and it's kind of, I don't know, feels painfully linear even. But I think I'm like just at the point where I'm like finishing that, so should be interesting, should be good, should be fun times. Who Jewutsits? Oh yeah, I also got Shantae Risky's Revenge. Weirdly enough, Risky's Revenge and Risky's Revenge and Pirate's Curse were the only ones that were on sale, which is basically to say the second and third games. Not the fourth and fifth, interestingly enough. So, I don't know. Oh hey, it's Rico Jr. Who would have thunk? Maybe instead of going to the casino, I can go to heaven. I was about to say, maybe instead of going to heaven, I can go to the casino, but I don't know. But yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Depending on how ambitious I get, I might decide to just record more Risky's Revenge, because I think I might actually be almost done with recording it. Actually, I'm not like. Well, I explain it in those recordings, but in case it gets cut out, I've seen all of the Shantae games, at least most of the first one. Otherwise, I know the story, but I don't necessarily know the levels, because I mostly just paid attention to not all of the gameplay, but all of the cutscenes more or less. So, yeah. It's actually really funny though, because I actually made this weird ass key binding setup that I can basically play the game one-handed, which is really a weird sensation. But I mean, like, well, I'm trying to think actually, because so it's a DSiWare game, so it was made for the DS, so dual screens. And now that I'm thinking about it, probably the jankiest part is the inventory. Having to go into the inventory and select an item, much like a Game Boy game, like a Link's Awakening, I believe is the game I'm thinking of right now. Where it's, and I mean, there's a bunch of other games where they just didn't have like the buttons. They didn't have enough buttons to be like, oh, here's a item swap. The DS, I guess you could just use the touchscreen. I don't know if they did. Oh, there also isn't a map button, which you have to go. Well, first off, you have to buy the map, which is kind of weird. But you have to go in, buy the map, and then you have to go into your inventory to equip it. But if it was just on like the bottom screen, then you could just literally tap it and open up the map. So. But yeah, that's probably my one complaint about the game. But I mean, I don't think. Well, it shouldn't be a problem. Well, it shouldn't be a problem for any. Well, I don't know actually what the key binding setups are for the other games. I think Pirate's Curse. Funnily enough, having the abbreviation of PC, I think it was actually on the first to be on the PC. But yeah, that's another series I'm gonna be playing in addition to Far Cry. I know I've probably been saying this for a very long time, but yeah, it's happening at some point. So yeah.